guys, we're going to be trying out Tarte's new Big Ego DIY detailing pen. You guys, I feel like everyone has been launching brow pens from ABH, Benefit, and now Tarte. If you guys didn't know, this one runs for $21. It came out with 3 different shades, so already their color range is very, very limited. But if you can find your color range, girl, this one might be an option for you. If you didn't know, this is 24-hour long wearing, transfer proof, sweat proof, smudge proof. It also has vitamin E infused in the formula, as well as tree tea oil. And I'm just really excited to try this out. This is also vegan, so if that's something that you look out for, then this might be an option as well. We're gonna be trying it out and just see, how pigmented, how easy is it to use, what makes it so different than anything that's already been launching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. And as always, let's jump on in and draw in our brows. So on the top of the box, I'll try to do an up close clip so you guys can see. It says on here, medium brown, light to medium brown, and caramel hair. So I really like that because if you were at the store and you weren't really sure, if that's the shade for you, and obviously right now we're not able to try products on and touch things, at least you're able to see that you're like, all right, I kind of have caramel hair, this might work for me. That's a nice option. On here, it also says crayon molten, so that's kind of like the formula of this pen. So I'm really interested to see, how that works for a brow pen. And in here, it has the pen. So it definitely looks like a Sharpie pen. So I really like that because it makes it really playful and fun. It definitely has a little noise to it, kind of like a spray can. And let me show you really quickly how the pointed tip it is. So it seems like it's really, really nice and defined, has a slight angle to it, and it's a felted tip, but it looks really thin as well that I'll have control of it. So we'll see once, we draw in our brows. As for the spoolie, you guys are probably wondering, what about the spoolie? You do get a little spoolie that they include in the packaging, and it comes with a little slip as well, but here it is. But obviously, if you have makeup brushes and you already have a spoolie, that is a nice option as well, just because you might lose this one just because it's not that tall. But if in case you do keep it, make sure you clean it with alcohol just to make sure it is clean and disinfected and all that jazz. So you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and jump on in and draw in my brows, and then in a minute we'll go ahead and wrap up today's video and talk about the things that I liked, what I didn't like, and any tips and tricks to keep in mind when using this brow pen that maybe I have picked up on and noticed. Watch me draw in my brows. Now let's go ahead and talk about this pen. So let's start off with the packaging. I really do like that they included a spoolie. I'm surprised that they even included it, period. And I really love the packaging to this brow pen, you guys. I really love that it reminds me of a Sharpie. I feel like, it is playful. It looks different than anything that has recently been launched. And I feel like if I had this laying around on my desk at work or at home on my work office desk, and someone needed a pen, they would probably grab this without even realizing it was a brow pen. And so I really like that just because it makes it playful, it makes it fun and different. As for the felted point tip to this pen, you guys, it is very flexible. I found it very easy to draw in my brows, easier than any of the brow pens that have recently launched that I have reviewed. And I really like that because there isn't much of a learning curve, and that makes it really easy for a consumer to want to repurchase and keep, you know what I mean? Especially if you're not really, not computer savvy, but like makeup savvy, and you don't have the time or the patience, and it's all new to you. This is gonna make it so much easier, I feel, for someone. I do love the control that I can either draw in my brow or I can do hair-like strokes, and I really like that I had control on how I was drawing in my brows. And I will say, you guys, this does dry out fairly quickly. So if you do make a little bit of a mistake when drying them in, make sure you have a detailed brush at hand to really clean out those edges, wherever you maybe overdrew or anything like that. So that is something to keep in mind. But they're definitely in place. It does apply kind of watery, the consistency of this brow pen. But don't you worry, girl. It dries fairly fast, so you don't have to really worry about it. And it stays in place. So I really like that. I love the pigmentation to this. Earlier, I mentioned to you guys that on the box it mentioned that it is for medium brown hair, light to medium hair, and caramel hair types. And to be honest, now that I drew in my brows, I can see it. I can see the undertones to the pigmentation where it would complement and make sense, that it would complement other hair types. So I really like that because You know, they only came out with 3 different shades, and I wasn't very impressed with that, to be honest. I was like, why didn't you come out with 4 to 6 different shades? But now that I see this brow pen, I can see, okay, maybe this would complement with other hair types as well. And, you know, that's kind of a nice option. As for the scent to it, there is no scent to you guys. You don't have to worry. It doesn't smell like alcohol or anything like that. And I really appreciate that because I don't want to, you know, have a strong scent to something that I'm applying on my face. And this is basically it, you guys. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, please comment down below, ask away. I forgot to mention that the only downside to a brow pen is that maybe if you don't close the top properly, it's going to dry out. You don't obviously know when this brow pen is going to run out of ink, you know, until it starts, you know, looking not as pigmented. So that's the only downside. It's not like a brow pencil that, you know, you can tell when you're almost running out, you're going to have to replace it. So that's the only downside to this. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos just like this one. Everything will be linked down below, and I will see you guys all in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye.